Hi, Danny. Okay, so I'm just going to start with the questions you sent me because that seems like the easiest thing to do. Alright, so number one is how is your life going? My life is going absolutely fantastically right now. It's actually the best it's been for a really long time, and it's one of the first times that I've really been genuinely happy. And number two is who do I hang out with? I usually hang out with my best friend and her boyfriend and my boyfriend, but sometimes I hang out with some of my other friends, and we all get along just fine. Alright, and that took care of number three as well. Perfect. Number four is my relationship with my parents. My relationship with my parents is fantastic. They're always really supportive of a lot of the things I do, and they don't like they trust me a lot. They put a lot of trust in me because they know that in the end of the day, I'm a good kid and that I deserve freedom and to be trusted. So, five is how are my grades? My grades are really good. They're like from A to C plus. You know, like in the harder stuff like math. I'm really terrible at math. My favorite subject is probably science, but my favorite class that I've taken so far in my 2 years of college is definitely theater. All right, so six is what do you think your stereotype is? I'm not really sure what my stereotype is. A lot of people thought that I was like a student government kid in high school, but I really wasn't. I wasn't into that kind of stuff. It was kind of all a popularity contest at my school. So I was really like not into it. I didn't like things like that just because they did stereotype you, and I didn't think that I fit a lot of stereotypes. I definitely don't think that now either. All right, so five confessions is, or like things that people wouldn't know when they look at me, are that sometimes when I look in the mirror, I can't stand to look at what's there because I know that on the inside there's something good, but on the outside it sometimes it's not the best. But I am slowly figuring out that it's not that important to be skinny because half the time people just don't care. And I love that when people just don't care if you're skinny or fat. If you're nice to them, you're nice to them, and they'll like you. All right, and my second confession is that I used to be really scared of the apocalypse coming when I was in high school. I used to like get panic attacks and I'd start crying whenever someone mentioned anything apocalypse-y. I remember I used to just be really freaked out by it because it scared me so much. And number four is that my escape has always been music. It's always been there for me when I needed it. And even when people weren't there, music was. And it was always there to tell me that, it's all going to be okay and you're not alone. And that was something that I needed to hear. And that brings me to number five. Actually, I have six things. Um, is that I was bullied in middle school, which caused me to be depressed from seventh grade until probably the summer before I left for college. And that was a really long time to be depressed. And I I I don't like who I was back then, and so I'm trying to be better now. And being better every day is definitely the most important thing to me because the better I am every day is the better I'll be in the future. And then my sixth thing is that I am not religious because I was bullied for a long time and I was religious early in my past, and I was like, well, what can I do? Who can I tell that I'm depressed and they'll listen to me and they won't just write me off like I'm some crazy? And so I prayed a lot and I was like, just give me the strength to tell somebody that I'm hurting. And I did. I one day I was just like, Mom, I'm having these feelings and I don't like them and I need help. And she just she didn't laugh it off, but she kind of just brushed it off like it was really nothing. And that was not the best thing for me because I felt like nobody cared even more. And that's the thing is like a lot of people care. Even the people that you think don't care at all, they care. And that's really important to know. It's a really important thing to know. Alright, so I got through all of the things, I think. Yep, I did. So I'll definitely catch you on the flip side. That was really dorky. I'm sorry. Okay, bye.